Welcome, welcome, welcome back. It's Warframe Wednesdays. I'm your host, Fraggoth. So there was actually just a bit of a technical issue there. I thought I had started the stream, and I had not. So here we are, right in the thick of it. We're doing a 20 wave defense on Jupiter. And by we, I mean me and a couple randoms who have no idea that we're going to 20 waves. But we are. I should have planned better. But here we are. I didn't want to do that. So I am running Mirage Prime. I am running the Synoid Simulor. And I am running the Racta Ballistica, which makes little ghosts, which is cool. Ghosts are cool. When you kill them with a charge shot, if you kill them with a regular shot, like so, they do not make ghosts with a charge shot. Come on. Give me an enemy. So, abrupt transition aside, welcome back to Warframe Wednesdays. I'm also using the Jet Katag with Vulcan Blitz, which is a mod that makes every enemy you kill explode, doing 60 or 65% of its max health to all enemies in a radius around it. It's pretty good. Particularly with someone like Mirage, who's going to be killing enemies like it was nothing. The net effect is that you make your melee range quite a bit bigger. And you basically do additional melee hits. Not many other frames are capable of doing that.
Continue to defend. You will be
basically have Mirage and maybe Excalibur, because he's able to get that additional hit if he's right up in your face doing Exalted Blade damage from both the blade and from the beam, if memory serves, unless it just ignores the beam and does the melee damage itself. I'm trying to remember if I've got Total Eclipse on. It doesn't look like I do. Oh, there we go. Total Eclipse. I do have Total Eclipse. So Total Eclipse is pretty cool. It's an augment for Mirage's Eclipse, which in light will give you a damage boost, and in darkness will give you a massive damage reduction. So in the light, it's going to give me a 674% damage boost, which is absurd. That's right up there with your chromas. In shadow, get into shadow here. There's one over here. There we go. I get a 95% damage reduction, which is extremely significant. Now, with Total Eclipse, the augment, before recent updates, that provided a I think most of the benefit, 25% of the benefit, to every ally within something pathetic like 5 meters. You basically had to be kissing them the entire time, and in a high mobility game like Warframe, that's impossible. It was a pointless augment. I had it on all the time anyway, because hey, you never know. Now, it's been boosted up to, I think, 15 meters. I can double check it in a sec. 15 meters is much better. I've got to tweak my audio down, and I apologize. There we go, that should be a bit better, make me a bit more audible. Don't you run from me. Oh. So I'm in proving myself an absolutely incompetent shot, so that's fine. Nothing has changed, in other words. Oh, come on now. There we go. So, interesting note, charge shots from the little mirror images that Mirage has will also... Oh, that's one of his. It's not... I don't know what it's doing there. It's not going through them or something. I don't know. Will also cause the ghosts to appear, which is very nice. It is downright useful. So I'm using the Cyanoid Simulator as well, which shoots out little orbs which do nothing until you put something in them, like another orb. It makes a little explosion. You can stack 4, and then they'll turn into this weird little black hole thing which just disappeared out of nowhere instead of hanging around like it's supposed to. It's supposed to reset the timer. So that will cause continuous damage to enemies. So the regular Simulor, if memory serves, only requires 3, so it's a great match for Mirage. This one requires 4, so it is not a great match for Mirage, because Mirage generates 3 at a time. Okay, that's odd. Maybe it's the other way around and my memory's all screwy. This is possible. Yeah, it's pretty good. You see it doing damage to them in an area. And each explosion will do damage. Multi-shot is not good on this weapon because it just automatically combines the orbs as they come out of the barrel. It does not make an explosion, so you're screwing yourself out of a ton of damage that way. This way, at least, the explosions still happen. Unless you're pointed just the wrong way. Yeah. So that's about the range now of Total Eclipse. Let me... Oh, no, that looks an awful lot like 5 meters. Because it should be doing it out. I should be getting anyone within that size of a bubble. Oh, wrong button. There we go.
You're making waves, Dreams. I can feel it.
You can also manually detonate the projectiles with secondary fire, which is immensely useful. Note that, what is it, Firestorm. Firestorm will not work, tragically. Does not expand its explosive radius at all. I have to turn down my in-game volume as well. No, not now.
Keep. Another opportunity to extract will appear soon.
Let's build that down to like 30. That should be a little less overpowering so you can actually hear me. So, Vulcan Blitz works much like Acid Shells does, as well as that one mod for the Detron, whose name I can't remember. Thermagnetic Shells? So it does this radial explosion on kill that does X% of the enemy's max health in whatever element. In this case it does blast damage, which is less good than, say, radiation. Oh no, I want a clone of that. Give me that. That's the wrong gun. Less good than, say, radiation or or corrosive. Corrosive being what acid shells does, which is very useful and turns the Sobek from pretty damn good to wow wow. Well, where's this gun been all your life? Seriously, the Sobek is great. Sobek Wraith when. Seriously though. Still waiting on that Sobek Wraith. Someday soon, I hope. That is the dream. There we go. Some clones. Ghosts. They only last a couple seconds. But they serve as an adequate distraction, and I believe they can hurt enemies too. Oh, I want those too, if I can get them. They pull aggro very handily. I really shouldn't have my Cyanoid Simulor as doing white energy. That makes it very hard for other people to see, and I apologize. Unless, of course, I have it. No, that's definitely not set to black energy. Sorry. Oops. There we go. See, it's doing constant damage. It will eventually explode like that. You do have much more damage per, many more shots per clip that you can fire out very quickly. So it's quite handy in that regard. And of course you can just use it basically as a grenade launcher. It's very nice. You don't do as much damage that way though. Charge up my energy. We're at what, wave 15? Going for wave 20 is easy. I can do that solo at this point. What's going on there? It's not doing much of an explosion at all. And I'm getting some that are turning into full-blown ones, which is a little odd. Could be some interesting interaction between Mirage's projectiles and her duplicates. That's my guess. Alternatively, it could just be a really questionable client connection. It would not be the first time. Oh, that was odd. I was stuck, sort of attempting to vault and couldn't. Unfortunately, putting more orbs into one after 4 doesn't really do you much good. It doesn't maintain its lifetime all that much, if at all. Unlike that one augment for Vauban, which lets you just keep checking orbs out there. These black hole things. Vortices. On the practical upshot side, for Mirage, you basically can conserve ammo. You only have to fire 2 shots, and you're going to get one of the vortexes instead of 4. That's pretty good. Its reload time is abysmal. It's not the worst, but it's not great. It's an okay gun. It used to be incredibly powerful. Totally broken, I think is the more accurate statement. Oh, don't you run away. I'll do it solo, damn you all. Damn your eyes, I'll do it solo. Here we go. We're in it now.
Keep fighting. Another
Just
opportunity
5
to
waves.
extract will appear soon.
If I fail this, I'm going to be pretty upset with myself.
The enemy is at or sub.
Probably going to be using a lot of melee. And then using that kind of as a defensive measure. Ooh, I smell frying onions. Now I remember why I opened my windows. Oh shoot, I didn't know you could hit him away. I had no idea you could do that. That's cool. So the enemies are moderately distracted. I've got a pretty good build for this. Not an ideal one though. Of course it went away just in time. It would. So my biggest fear is that I'll run out of energy due to disruptors, and that is a big problem. Where are they all? What is going on here? That's interesting, that didn't go through. There we go. So I gotta make sure I keep one of these up at just about all times. That'll do for now. Oh, come on now. There we go. I forget the elementals I have on there. They're not spectacular. Something like viral magnetic and something else. Get the ancient too? I sure did. I just have to find the last one and make it die. Just kind of stuck there, how sad. Safe to assume that they don't do much damage, if any, to enemies, but who knows, right? Sugar. Let's get that one. So none of those are going where I want them to be, so that's bad. I'm going to assume that's a Juggernaut and not something to actually war. Oh, crap. Okay, so things are about to get interesting. I just need enough energy to pop my 1 and my 2. We're good. Alright, where are they? Okay. Oh, it's right, it's rollers. X rollers, am I right? Heyo. Yes. They are dead now.
Let's go on the offensive.
It's out every time, right when I don't want it to. As a result of having not very much max ammo, due to being a launcher and being treated accordingly, it has pretty bad ammo economy. Or at least tricky ammo economy. It's not outright awful, but it isn't great either.
My Warframe is strong.
Alright, last wave. 20 waves is easy. 20 waves is easy solo, it's just a smidgen exhausting. Oh, that's right, I have you. I'm gonna do very tight shots because this thing is just, it's strong. And I think my clones work with it too, which is awesome. Yeah, it totally is. They're aiming a little weird. A bit wider aim than I'm accustomed to. Then again, I usually use non-hit scan weapons when I'm using Mirage anyway, so that I can get the most benefit from shooting more projectiles. There we go. That should do it. Easy, as you can see. Oh, Adhesive Blast. Nifty. It's too bad that's not a very good mod. Alright, got that Simulor ramped up. I'm gonna grab the Exorgist and fiddle around with its new skin. I say new. Oh, yeah, it looks pretty good. I like that. Alrighty. I forget how I had this thing stacked out. Didn't I have like a ribbon for it? No, I don't. I just have a really strong stock loadout. Rad Viral, which is okay. Alright, so what do we got here? Servofish one I'm not really looking forward to, but it's pretty easy and quick. It's just tedious scans. I might show off how to cheese that one.
You know.
I'm very excited now. Anticipate.
I'm gonna do these first. Oh, we've got an Excav. We've got an expired Excav. Possibly expired? Maybe not. Well, it looks like it's letting me in there, and that's good. I just want to get in the door.
We're here in search of lost artifacts and items buried deep below the surface. The scanner has picked up it. Go to the dig site. There are void fissures in the area. Use this.
Sorry about that, had another minor interruption.
Fissure. Look out for reactants.
Yeah, Exorgist with Mirage is just a wall of projectiles.
Use that reactant to open a relic. Reactant is working on your relic. Find more.
But yeah, pretty solid loadouts. Nothing too special, but nothing too bad either. Where are you? So advantages of using... There we go.
Excavator deployed. Protect the unit while it...
Mirage, of course, you get the extra little shadow clones that do each do damage a piece. Why is that not connecting? I do not understand. They also serve to divert enemy fire. Enemies will often target them instead of you. So it basically has the net effect of making you harder to hit. It can be very nice. It's not easy to see that effect in action. And not many frames take advantage of a mechanic even remotely similar to that. You've got Baruch, sort of. And you've got Titania, who uses a similar method except with...
Power cell for the excavator. The scanner has picked up a target. Go to the dig site.
without having the extra little clones. Part of it is she naturally has a smaller hit area, but also enemies have a little additional offset that they have.
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
Where they just are less accurate aiming for you. That can be very useful. In fact, I've got a survivability build built in some ways around that concept. Mostly that there are now like 4-ish mods that do interesting, have interesting strong survivability properties that happen to synergize well with Titania being in the air all the time. So big bright pink explosions because that's how we play Warframe here. Come on down.
Excavator is ready to go. Keep it powered, protected from enemy fire. An artifact has been located. Proceed to the dig site.
You'd think they'd clone something a little less ugly?
Just shooting up. It's supposed to do like a pop, pop, pop.
The excavator has lost power. Find another cell.
So, fighting against Grenier on missions like these is tricky because all these shooting hit scan guns, which are very, very deadly. 2 weak, fragile defense objectives. Please shoot him, thank you. They have shields, but really, it's not much.
Excavation. Look what we found. Extraction is available if you choose.
Not extracting, I don't need to extract. Clank. Looks like he's bailing,
Fighting. Look for more reactors.
which is less than ideal. Well, there are only the 2 of us, so maybe bailing is the right decision.
An artifact has been located.
Ah.
Proceed to the dig site.
If we can avoid alerting them, this may be easier.
Excavator is ready to go. Keep it powered and protected
Oh, here we
from
go.
enemy fire.
Need to get a scan of these dudes. Where's the other one?
Excavator destroyed. Protect the remaining dig sites.
Oh yeah, single digit, 3% health, I got this. I don't think I need to... scan them or anything, it's just kills. Alright. I'm getting out of here. By going the wrong way. That's pretty solid surviving, if I do say so myself. Nah, I don't have to worry about the cat either. Not a problem. Ooh, Gesundheit. Oh. Really clumsy there. And yeah, the explosions do damage the null bubbles, which, as you can imagine, is pretty useful in and of itself. Alrighty. Just to make sure.
Now you might
It
be
is
wondering
indeed
if I'm
counting.
holding back.
Okay, now I just have to find
No.
one that do about 5 of these, and then not doing a survival. Oh, that's right. Oh, no, I'm okay. Alrighty. Moving along. Getting some water. I must slake my thirst. Ghost Yogurt. That's an interesting name.
Okay, you're looking for the... It's critical that you deliver the payload to that location.
So, since sanctuary scans are an objective, we do want to get that.
Watch out. I'm detecting void fissures nearby. Do you have a matching relic? My intel suggests there are rich enemy supply caches in the area, but I am unable to pinpoint their exact location. Search if you are willing to shoulder the added risk. Void fissure. They're dropping reactants. Use it to crack open a hole.
I'm going the wrong way, it occurs to me.
Find more.
That's it. It will be a perfect specimen. Trap it so you can synthesize it for me.
There we go. That's 1 out of 5 done. Today. Hello? Excuse me? Okay, that's fantastic. I don't know what happened there. I definitely got him. He stopped moving and everything.
Use caution. I am picking up traces of prosecutor shield auras in your vicinity.
Yeah. Crimea River. Yeah, I know I need to get to the objective.
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take it inside. Your target is this location's computer system. Find and
Oh no.
terminals.
Ah, did I really drop it? Okay. When did I drop it? It should... It stayed in my hands even...
There could be more ahead.
I didn't do a weapon switch, did I? There was the segue from scanner to not scanner. Of the things that Melee 3.0 broke, that's one of them. Well, 2.9 I think they're calling it because it's far from complete. They wanted to get some iterative measures in. There we go. Jesus, that was awful.
The reactor will have tight security. Watch out for enemy patrols.
Be interested to see if I at least got some kind of credit for it. I don't think I did. I think he just up and vanished. That has me mystified.
That's the reactor.
Oh my goodness,
Expose
come
its
on.
core and destroy it. Target destroyed. Proceed to the extraction point.
Nope, didn't count at all. He just vanished into thin air. Very strange. That is highly, highly irregular. I didn't kill him. He didn't apparently get away. Interesting. Hopefully the guy who actually had that requirement... I'm leaving this group because obviously... Oh, one did it. Gonna give him 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gone. In case people are wondering what the music is I have playing, this odd noise in the background, it is the soundtrack from Metal Wolf Chaos. It is a really good soundtrack. I take no credit for its creation or inception, merely that I am playing it for you to enjoy at this very moment. This will probably get the video banned. Okay, Sanctuary target. I'm dropping this. Somebody else can grab it.
Void fissures. You need them to open a relic.
People can move the objective along.
My intel suggests there are enemy supply caches in the area, but I am unable to pinpoint
Oh, wouldn't that be strange if Mirage can't do it because the others, the
We're near a fissure.
little duplicates she has maybe did it.
Keep fighting.
Nah, that'd be weird. No, it's gotta be something simple. That'd be the first time I'd heard of that though, if true. Alright. Where's a trace? There's a trace. It's going this way.
The relic has been cracked open. Your mission to find out what's inside.
Okay.
We need to destroy the reactor. The reactor will have
Oh, it's
dikes
heading to the reactor room, I
Watch
think.
out for
Yeah.
enemy patrols. It's the reactor. Expose its core and destroy it. Target destroyed. Proceed to the extraction point.
Jeez, he's far along. He's, yeah. Ah, don't do that. Come on. Where are you? Don't cloak. Where'd you go, you invisible entity?
You found the first resource.
Where the hell did he go?
I'm detecting 2 more faint hints.
No, seriously, where the hell did he go? He went invisible and just never showed up again. Is that what? No, it can't be what happened before. Because what happened before was...
Found a second cache. My readings indicate 1 more.
Did I pick it up? No. Wow. That's very interesting. Two in a row. Strange. I'll grab his if somebody else grabs mine. And no. Oh no, there's the Cephalon Samaris. That's really strange. I never got the pop-up. Bizarre. I'm gonna actually check in with Cephalon Samaris and see. Oh, that's right. I can do this the easy way. They added this now, finally. It's awful. No, not any of those. Miscellaneous, yeah, there we go.
You are a true hunter.
So you have to manually visit him still, but it will send you directly there, I think.
You will make an excellent. I see we are of like mind. This fine specimen could be the next
So,
to the sanctuary.
got a brood mother for the target, which is pretty good. Good, some decent endo, some decent standing game. But we're basically going to ignore this. This isn't required, this is just in case. So, to get these scans, the honest-to-goodness easiest way to do this is by replaying the quest you did to get Chroma. Not missions, quests. I was in the right menu before, but my brain said, nah, you can't be there, man. It's got to be the wrong one. And I'm all like, I don't know, man. And then my brain's like, no, man, it's gonna be the wrong one. You're gonna do the right one now. And I did the wrong one. I don't trust it. And of course I can't remember the name of the damn thing. It'll come to me. I'll know it when I see it. It's the new Strange, right? Yeah, it's the new Strange. So we replay quest, because this involves a bunch of scanner eating. Let the dialogue play, and I'm gonna switch frames here. To Octavia. Octavia makes a joke of this. Any stealth frame makes a joke of it, really, but Octavia is able to make a joke of it and stay invisible and stay fast, so that's basically how we do it. What are the colors I used for this one? Still bright and garish. I like this one more. It pops. I think I carried over, like if I do skin, I don't know, it just doesn't work for me, you know? Wait, why is Fallout playing from Armored Core? Oh, that's right, because they added Armored Core tracks to the new Metal Wolf Chaos for some reason. I'm not complaining. Armored Core has a pretty great soundtrack. All of the games. Some are better than others. Yeah, it just doesn't, I don't know. It doesn't move me. It's not bad. I like the metallic bits. It's okay. But, I don't know. I like that a bit better. Maybe I have to change the black out for something else, and that's the problem. I do have black in here, right? Yeah. Maybe that's what it is. Whatever. In any event, we're gonna go with blinding. Enjoy that. I do actually want to knock things over, so I'm gonna go with not the Jatka tag. Because the Jatka tag, I'm liable to actually kill things. And we wouldn't want that. I'll go with the Atarax. Do I even have a ribbon for Atarax? I don't. You don't need one. Atarax is not nearly as good as people hype it up to be. Spin to Win is not nearly as good as people hype it up to be, which isn't to say it's bad. It's just... It is about as boring as people imply. And it's about where the truth stops. Do I? I don't have condition overload on here, though. I need to fix that. Probably could swap it for Drifting Contact if I had the overhead. Oh, and I don't have... Prime Fever Strike is a real good one to get on there. Whatever, it doesn't matter. It's still murderous as hell. But you need a guard ribbon. You don't need ribbons for anything. You don't even need it for high-level content. Ribbons are just power creep. It makes the existing content easier, but there hasn't been anything difficult to replace it. So to do this, I think the first one is just kind of a bog standard run around, do mission-y things mission. And then there's going to be one that wants you to scan things. You do not need to go to What's-His-Face to get scan targets and then wait a day. You can just do this. And it will give you, I'm pretty sure it'll give you 5 scans. If it doesn't, then you just take an assignment from him. I forgot, this is a sort of rescue mission. I didn't see you there. Whoops. Let me find the other one then, there's always 3. Obviously more than 3 this time. There you are. Easy. Yoink. Did I pop those? I sure did. Now, the alt entrance is over here somewhere. There we go. Easy every time.
In the cell block.
Yoink! Do you have a minute to talk about your Lord and Savior, Crunch? Missed one.
My sentinels, you are still functional. Come home, my darlings. My gratitude is boundless. Head for extraction so that we might discuss.
Not so fast, Tenno. If Samaris isn't willing to tell us what happened here, we'll find out on our own. Locate their...
We will.
Find their security logs.
So, alternate entrances to those locations are important to memorize and remember. Now we did, that's right, this one is like a combination rescue spy and something else. Yeah, we just stay cloaked the entire time because being visible is for losers. No, instead we just go invisible for minutes at a time on one cast. Daily reminder, Octavia is incredibly broken, and without gutting her completely, she will remain that way. Enjoy her while she lasts. That's my motto. Let me double check to see if they've got one of the little entrancey things nearby. They do not. Let's check over here. Da-da-da-da-da. Not my favorite spy room in the game. Make sure that one doesn't turn on. Alright, we just have to avoid that, and we are Gucci. Bop. Come on, there we go. Oops.
We'll examine them when you're safely back on the orbiter.
It's probably a melee weapon I should be leveling right now, and I can't remember it. It's probably something I have a ribbon for that I could be optimizing my time with. And we got 38 seconds to make it to exit before my cloak expires. We'll be fine. Whee! So you do that first mission, and I think after that is when he starts giving you the scans that you have to do. And this will get it over with pretty quickly. So, sorry about the abrupt start today. Throwing us right into the middle of things. Usually I do a little intro.
Logs was extensive,
But
we managed
I
to
had done
locate
that,
fragments
and I realized about 15 minutes later that, oh yeah, by the way.
after.
But hey, you got to miss me failing yesterday's sortie embarrassingly. So, it's not all bad. Eyes of day drinking weed not night.
Pardon, operator. It seems Ordis is hearing voices again. Running diagnostics.
No, Ordis. We heard it too. Tenno, that's the voice from the arcane codices. Cephalon Samaris is hiding something. Pay him another visit. Find out what he knows.
Samaris has no reason to lie, operator. Please, treat the great Cephalon with respect.
Okay, so I was just looking at my prime bonds because I now have actual endo to speak of. And I've got basically everything important maxed already, so I'm going to save it. I mean, primed sure-footed. Right. I know, right? Right. But then again, yeah, I mean, mutation ones, I don't really. No, just no. I don't. I don't need them. Quick draw, prime quick draw, I could definitely find a use for. Primed pack leader probably theoretically is good. I just expect my pets to die all the time. I don't. You notice I play with a Kavad all the time because those buffs I love. I love those buffs. I don't play with a Kubro or a Charger. I should start using my Charger more because there's that set of Charger-related mods. They make little maggot cyst things that pop out and do all sorts of cool shit. And they're incredibly hard to kill and very strong. Physically, they can cause quite a bit of damage, but you know. Fast hands, maybe. There was something, what was it? I think it was primed quick draw for the Quats specifically. This might be worth doing, but right now, yeah, because that's going to be what, like a 16 cost? It's 6 plus, yeah, like a 16, 17 cost mod. That's really expensive. I know I can't fit that at the moment, but maybe they'll have something worthwhile with the later Railjack updates. Maybe I should do it ahead of time. I'm not going to do it now. Now let me check my ribbons and see what we got there. Let me see if there's any. No, there aren't. Okay. Acrid I could work on, but I'm working on a secondary right now. Do I have one for the Lotto? If I had one for the Lotto, I'd work on that so I could make my Lotto Prime even more stupid. No. The Myers, that's why I kept a hold of it. What was the one? It wasn't the Kogake. What was it? Maybe it was the Hema. No, that's a joke. That isn't not at all in joke. The Hema is preposterously expensive for this resource that's obnoxiously hard to get now. And is just straight up not very good. Oh, Harpak. That's probably what it was. It is probably the Harpak. Because that just got that new mod. Let me see if there's a melee mod that's worth leveling at this stage. Probably not. Tenora, maybe. I already maxed that? Jesus, what's wrong with me? I don't even like the twin Dracatas. Isn't that the way of things? Oh, and I have one for the Twin Raga. That's been pretty popular lately. I've been seeing people rolling with those pretty often. Maybe I'll go with that. I shouldn't be using up people's time like this. What is the Karst again? Oh, it's that one dagger. And one for the dual tox assist. If I could get one that reduced zoom. Otherwise, that's a really good mod. So primaries. There's one for Burston, no. One for Buzzlock, maybe. One for Boar, definite maybe. That's actually not too shabby. Even though it has no projectile speed because it's hit scan. That's a waste. I didn't even know I had one for the Axomati. That's actually not terrible, but that's the kind of thing that I'd like for a ribbon is, you know, just be kind of side use stuff as opposed to straight up damage. I wish all ribbons were like that, with maybe plus damage to a given faction, but nothing more than that. It would promote interesting builds. This is pretty good because it boosts projectile speed, and Dual Sestra doesn't really have a problem with that anyway, but that's going to make its projectile speed incredibly fast. Okay, so nothing here screams to me, so I'm not going to worry about that. We're going to get about our day, get back to the scans, and then we'll do some exploiters. I don't want to visit Cephalon Samaris at Larunda Relay, though. I literally just did this. Oh well.
You are a true hunter. Where would the sanctuary be without you?
Without me, well, probably about where it is.
You may explore the multitude of creatures you have immortalized.
Yes, yes, yes. No, I can't skip it.
I have a task for you, small compared to the vast needs of Sanctuary. Hunt for me, and in return I will tell you what that biological signature means.
So now he starts giving us
I see we are of like mind. The Sanctuary will be your prize.
synthesis targets. Which is good, I guess. Let's see. Equip synthesis scanners in your gear wheel and synthesize 3 elite arid lancers. So he gives you 3 in one mission, if memory serves, which is pretty nice. I do not want... Oh, fine. If he fucks this up for me, I'm gonna cut him. I don't know who you are, but you're Mastery rank 5, and you're probably going to kill him with your Saren, and if you do, you're going to be wasting my time, and I do not take kindly to that. I'm extremely hard on myself if I waste my own time. To say nothing of someone else wasting my time. He went right past the object. That is a bad sign.
Track it with the synthesis scanner. Don't let it escape.
I'm just going to ignore enemies. I'm going to find my scan target, and I'm going to take care of them. I've got to plant this thing, apparently. Oh, there we go. That mission has flubbed for me before, by the way. So I was rather concerned when I did it. It was going up the stairs, wasn't it? Yeah, it totally was. Alrighty. Sup, fella? Give me those scannable orby things. Thank you. And good night. And as you can see, it counts. I don't think it's all in one mission, it's 3 in a row, but it doesn't matter. They're easy. I'm gonna do these quickly so I can get back to getting the last couple. Oh, that's right, I can't drop down. Come on. And 3 sabotage missions are completed. got diamond skin. Which is technically useful, I guess. Not that many enemies use radiation damage, so... eh. Alright, and then we just rinse, wash, repeat. We'd already done one. We've got 2 done now, so... gonna keep throwing it at the wall until it sticks. One of these people kills it. I will go solo. Otherwise, I am helping them. And that is good, right? That is altruism. I don't know what I gain out of it. And I shouldn't be thinking about what I gain out of it, because that wouldn't be altruism then. Here we go, following the trail here.
Your target is this location's computer system. Find and access the terminals.
Is it over this way? Yes, it is, but of course now I have to wait for them to catch up, and that could be a while. There we go. It's going this way, it's going this way. Very good. These are easy. I'm sure most of you have done these before. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. Damn it, you made this harder. Why are you shooting it? Please stop. Turn off your friggin' schmuck orb. Your death cube. You left it behind, so I have to get it. And you couldn't plant it ahead of time.
Your target is the reactor. The reactor will have tight security. Watch out for enemy patrols. That's the reactor. Expose its core and destroy it. That's it. Next here.
I think he's just handing out free blowjobs. BJ's. No, it's a heavy impact. Interesting. Useless. Actually, I've gotten use out of that mod. I shouldn't be cruel. I shouldn't be mean or crass or crude. I've used it before. doesn't make it good. Anytime this person wants to like get with the program is a good time for me.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
I don't consider myself overly aggressive when it comes to rushing, but Jesus Christ. If you wanted to putter around, you can do it solo. It's okay. We won't hold it against you then. So, Stalker. He didn't body me that time. That was good. Okay. I'm going to switch to solo. Ah. No. But yeah. New Strange gives you a bunch of free scans, basically. There's more after this, too. Like, it will cover your scanning needs.
Your target is this location's computer system. Find and access the terminals. We need to destroy the reactor. The reactor will have tight security for enemy patrols.
I am not seeing the traces anywhere, which makes me concerned. Which means it is back there somewhere. I'm gonna go find it.
Target found. Destroy it.
I'm gonna assume they can deal with the red veil. Yep, I am not seeing it. I also didn't get the alert, so I do not want to be here right now. So let's end this as quickly as we can. Yeah, if I'm not seeing it by now, it's either not here or they've already done it.
That's it. Out of here.
All that edge in one tiny body.
Another job well executed.
Yeah, so I'll move on to Exploiter now, since that takes a little bit of time per run. I've shown that before on this stream, so that's no big deal. I'm going to switch weapons as well. I want a hit scan pistol. Actually, maybe I'll now use the twin Ragas, since those are should be adequate for the purpose. Okay. Good, it didn't lump me in with anybody else. So let's get those twin Ragas out, which I haven't used since I got them and mastery ranked them out. All right, what do we got here? Hydraulic crosshairs. Why do I have those on there? They are hand shotguns, right? Yes, I believe they are. Do they have an alt fire that I'm unaware of? No, they do not. And their Riven disposition is pretty high too, so I could probably do even better than that. But I'm not going to worry about it. Let's see. Yes, yes, yes. Those are the usuals. Yes, good. Their crit is there. It exists, but who cares? It's actually very substantial damage, but they're also very short range. Very short range. You have to be kissing them. But this game is mostly short range, so they're just not good for open areas. So that's fine. So to fit this on here, what do I need to do? Well, I'd probably be putting it there-ish at a guess. So it'll get me up to 9 less. How much is it? 4? From 28? Yeah, less 4. So 5. Yeah, I don't need you. Actions. Put in a D. Give it the D. Apply. Yes. Okay. Shit. I was off by 2. Fark. You know, I can get a cold in there, I guess. If I want to, which I don't really. What defalarity mods are there for this poor thing? Not much. It's already got pretty acceptable status. So I'll just bump that up a little. Gas, I'll be fine. Atarax. Let's get my Sarpa. I want a blast on there. What's that doing there? Good question. Because there's a depolarity. That's what that's doing there. I can actually afford to do that. That'll be viral heat, which is actually not very helpful. I do need shattering impact. That is nice to have. I need radiation. I need radiation, so I need to swap some stuff around. Actually, if I just swap those, that'll about do it. It's actions, udult. There we go. Swap polarity. Then boop, apply. Yes, it'll pull out a bunch of mods because no, that does not work. You're absolutely correct. And what was the one I had in there? Fury. There we go. We're done. I don't remember what was on there. Probably Primed Fury again, and probably Primed Fever Strike. Okay, I think we're good. Shattering Impact is kind of important, because getting rid of their armor entirely is handy. I have the wrong thing. Because Radiation is a different polarity altogether. You smart, smart person. So that's gonna kick its damage right in the junk. But that's okay. We'll be fine. Okay, and I want a long-range weapon here. Not you, in other words. Could go with the Zenith. And it just has to have long range. That's literally the only feature or trait that matters at this point. And the Zenith has that in spades. The Zenith, it was pretty damn good before, and now they've kind of kicked it in the groin, where it'll get rid of the... you have to keep recasting the puck in order for it to appear. Okay, I'm going to check here, see if anyone wants to do Exploiter... Sting Exploiter Orb runs 3 slots left. Day Trader? Isn't Day Trader? Oh.
You keep being you, dreamers.
They must have it from a previous week. Yeah, it's gotta be it.
Let's check what's next.
I gotta switch to my improved range build, I believe. The duration's okay. Actually, yeah. Anybody gonna show up and do that? Maybe it's better if I just take the damn mission and call it. Not overly thrilled about that, but okay. I prefer an organized group. But we'll do it with Wisp, who's going to make most of this pretty easy, especially since I could just put down the plants right in the center of that area and kind of just call it at that, because they won't fade away. So the energy problems I often have in that fight basically vanish.
Foggy, right. We're all here. Let's get started. Outstanding. Now get out there and void some mucking warranties.
We will indeed void some mucking warranties. People will no longer have a warranty to muck.
Then we start planning an attack on Exploiter.
That's kind of a... I mean, it's kind of an important job, though, isn't it? Biscuit with tea. Nice. I approve. And the great wormhole opened. Portal opened. There we go. to start without me. It's okay. Just won't be able to get very far.
Home again. Back.
I didn't even know they could spawn down there.
Never made it out. Legs is focused. And Zood's sisters. It broke her, you know? We've all tried getting through to her, but she insists they never existed. Zood?
Why can't I remember their names? What was that?
Solaris, united, you shall not despair the rod, as those who came before you were not spared.
Hey, I remember you. Word of advice. Run, or you've got legs.
Oh good, he got one.
Get down here and take what's coming for you. Blow out her foot. Take out her ventilation. And then bust 'em.
Children, the winter chill invigorates our character and fortifies our bodies.
Guess I'll take the ones up here.
United, you must be
Someday.
what to think, not how to think. Look at me when I'm speaking to you.
I've convinced. Indestructible. Not today. Purging the condenser. How's your throwing arm, Tenno?
Alright, come on down. Did that do it? I don't think it did.
Now she's sweating. Now she's sweating.
Mother requests the pleasure of your company. Bullies are not tolerated in my presence. You will not have
That do it? I guess we're good. Grab one of the canisters. It's been a while since I did one of these, so I'm a smidgen rusty. Just a smidgen. Ordinarily I do this as like Octavia, where all those little things are a non-factor. Is it literally just the two of us? It sure is. Or pinata. hope that he was saying you are a pinata, so his English for someone with an English affectation is pretty bad. Come at me. Pop.
Don't let those arachnoids cool her off. Keep the heat on.
This is much easier with more people.
Watch it. She's fracturing the terrain.
Tell me and we'll make it quick. What are their names?
She's rattled. Quickly, rip up.
Oh, that was quick. Either he's doing something that I'm not paying attention to, or...
Her cognition engine is exposed. Shred it.
Actually, that's gonna kill me if I let it hit me.
Stop those spiders.
Oh my goodness. Where'd you go? There it is. Pretty sure you don't have to shoot the canister, thank you very much. Be an example.
Gonna need more thermia.
As you can see, that does not affect me very much. Wisp, she's kind of great at staying alive. Among other things, really. Just happens to be pretty high on her list. Rip and tear until it is done. Don't you walk away from me.
Arachnoids, bringing in refined coolant. Don't let them reach the orb.
Let's get that. Coming. I didn't want to reload there. So you can see a whole lot of rinse, wash, repeat.
Arachnoids, bringing in refined coolant. Don't let them reach the orb.
Looked like it was just gonna go through her. There we go.
She's exposed. Shove her down. We shall not suffer this That's enough.
So yeah, fire rate is substantial. I mean, semi-auto fire is fantastic. Did my cat just poke me?
Sparky, get in there. Grab what you can before she goes.
What do we got? Hildred Neuroptics. Oh, well, we got away.
She's down. Zood? You did it.
Yeah, go soon.
Zood, you okay?
Scores paid.
Gonna double check, make sure I got everything. I know I didn't get an ephemera from it, but that wouldn't, you know,
That's all that matters.
that would be the usual, wouldn't it? Come on. I don't know what I kept bouncing off of there.
Our name was Zood. Thank you.
Oh good, got some Hesperon from that, which is good. I need a lot of that.
The lot of you.
Oh, and I got the Deck 12 scene, which I'm pretty sure I didn't have before. Even if I did, I have it now. Actually, no, I think I did have that one. I take it back. Alright, let's do another one of those. This time a bit smoother, because we remember what to do. It is the Royal We, and someone is cooking something with delicious fried onions, and it is making my stomach growl.
Get started.
So I apologize if you hear a weird noise in the background, akin to a dyspeptic whale
Then we start planning an attack.
giving birth. If you do, it's just my stomach. Man, that smells good. Damn. I'm not really sure that the Sarpa did anything substantial there. With this one, dealing with its armor is not a big deal. It's not a very challenging fight to begin with. Okay, no, I do need the energy though. Thank you. Please don't do this. Please don't do this. Thank you. Oh man, that smells so good. This is why I open my windows. Slight hitching there.
Home again. Deck 12. Most of the old SU never made it out. Like his folks and Zood's sisters.
Why can't I remember their names?
I hope they actually popped one, because I sure didn't. You can only get one of them now, which is unfortunate, but acceptable. At least you can still get one. That's what counts. Did I plant in the wrong area? Kind of, yeah. It's not the area I wanted to plant in, but I've got one there now. Let's see if this one spawned. I'm ignoring the little spider thing, I don't need it. Oh, cool. Thing just dropped a toroid.
She's indestructible. Not today. Purging the condenser. How's your throwing arm, Tenno?
Oh my goodness, please stop this. Not perfect. That was tragic. Actually. Please revive him. Thank you. Gonna say, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be attacking like triple the speed that I'm attacking right now. What's going on? Damn near as fast as running. But we're not running. We're here to murder. Our sole purpose is extirpating the Exploiter Orb. From the Valis. Alright, what do I have to shoot? Nobody else apparently has done anything? Not too bad. That's a good throw. Good. God damn it. Get that guy.
Now she's sweating. Now she's sweating. Mother requests the pleasure of your company.
Not my worst throw. Not my worst throw, but not my best throw either. There we go. So easily! Definitely fangs is what she said, for sure, not some other word. Well, aside from run around spinning to win, it injured my pride. Okay, so we got a Thermia canister. Interesting that she doesn't have many minions that shoot flames. One wonders.
Get out there and stop her.
Gotta be casting more of these in a minute. See, this person knows what's up. Be colorful or go home. They get it. They get it. Okay, kill some spiders. Whoops. Usually it's just 3, but okay. I missed, so. And I didn't. God damn it. I didn't pick it up either, which is worse.
She's fracturing the terrain.
Oh, no you don't. Damn it. Ah, well it didn't actually count, so that's good.
Her cognition engine is exposed. Shred it.
There we go. Shit. That was close.
Stop those spiders.
Actually, I only need the first 2. Those are the only ones that count. There's another one over here. Where'd that go? There we go. That's fine. Much prefer picking it up though. So, as I think I've mentioned on previous streams where I've done this, for the Thermia canister tossing, don't have to blow it up on this phase, you just have to hit her with it. And what it does is it doesn't add heat so much as it makes her heat up faster. This is an important distinction. I cannot believe that just decided to go right through her. That's a lie. I can believe it easily. It's happened all the time. You shall be an example.
Gonna need more thermia.
Okay, let's pick it up. Thank you. So yeah, you can see her heat is increasing faster than it was a minute ago. It resets, as I recall, after each phase, so you do have to hit her with more, and it gets more complicated each time. I hope that hit her. Yeah, it totally did. Oh yeah, that works. Got her a second time. Let's see if I can be 3 for 3. Yoink! Oh, is she down already? Jesus, that was quick. I'll take it. So the problem with having high fire rate is that I have bad aim, and I wind up pissing away half the magazine before I kill something. Ah, well. There you are. So you see, it's not going up very far. It just went down because one of them splooged on her. But now you can see it's going up ever so slightly faster.
Don't let them reach the orb.
Ever so slightly faster. I think there's still another one over here. Yes, my memory is good. Just this once. I need to get at that one before it does anything drastic. I need to get... I should have just deposited it. I should have, but I didn't. Okay, now I have to look for the damn thing, because it always rolls somewhere. I need to go get my buffs. There they are. There's still a bunch more over here. I didn't even think of that. So let's see, can we deposit in here? We can. Very good. So basically these are a war of attrition against her little spiders, and the way the fight is geared is pretty much in our favor. Because no matter how many spiders come, so long as you're able to keep throwing these things at her, she's going to overheat faster than they can cool her down. I have not videotaped putting that to the test because it was a long, long process. And it was glitchy as hell. It wasn't very good. But there is a point where they cannot do anything quick enough to cool her down. So, Twin Raga. I remember why I don't use it, because it only has 2 shots in its clip. That does not work for the frag. He isn't that accurate. Oh, there we go. Come on. Please throw it? There we go. Oh, maybe because my melee weapon was out. Maybe that's what it was. Shrug. Don't know. There you can see her heat is increasing substantially now. You can actually watch it going up. She is cooling down again, though. I aim to put a stop to that. Oh yeah, going up fast now. Two for two. 3 for 3, rather. Not bad. I am on the ball. Yoink. They've got a catchment, so they're liable to do all the work. You tell him, Miss Havisham. You tell him.
Grab what you can before she goes critical.
Alright, what do we got? Give me your stuff. Give me your stuff. Deck 12 scene again. Well, that pushed me a fair distance.
She's down. Zood?
Let's face it, though, Wisp totally could have survived that.
Zood? Zood, you okay?
Scores paid.
Alright.
That's settled. Slate's clear.
You remember them. That's all that matters.
Whammy slams.
I remember us. You knew us.
Alright, and with that, I'm going to have to call it, I think.
Our name.
We've never forgotten. Me.
Tink Dissipator, Exodite, meh. Lazalites are great. More Hesperon would have been nice, but I did not.
Our name.
Did not get more Hesperon.
Zood. The Zood. Thank you. Yeah, can't get used to it. A lot of you. I remember us. You knew us.
I think it just started repeating it. I don't have to sit through that, though. Alright, so yeah, thanks for tuning in. If you didn't tune in, that's okay. I do have my Saturday Storytime Saturday stream where I'll be continuing to read aloud as opposed to quietly. Peter Watts's Blind Sight, which I'm enjoying thoroughly. And I hope other people are too. That would be good. That would make me feel warm and fuzzy on the inside as well as the outside. And isn't that nice? Alrighty. So yeah, thanks again, and have a great